I believe that one of the few things missing from Guild Wars 2 after all these years of playing is the random excitement from a drop you get from an enemy. Sure, there's some things like getting a good ascended piece of gear from a fractal, a mini from a certain boss, and now even a mount skin from a meta event. But what about just normal gear? Well, with quest rewards and trading posts, you don't really need the drops from the things you kill other than for materials and money. Well, that ends today, at least for this playthrough. This is a drops only of Guild Wars 2 from my story to Visions of Eternity and whatever comes after. What we got is this guy, Frugal Foolery, who only uses the items his enemies drop or he grabs from their pockets. We'll track through his story as he scrounges for gear, from doing dungeons, killing world bosses, and adapting to what he finds. Is he bleeding and poisoning his foes, or using brute force to take them down? I guess we'll find out together, because in this adventure, it is not his build that defines his gear, but his gear that defines his build. Let's not waste any more time. Let's dive straight into Metrica Province and begin the story of this tiny little thief.
It's pure chaos out here. Unacceptable. What's going on?
Just what it looks like. These golems have gone mad. Zojja suspects someone tampered with them. And by someone, she means the Inquest.
Zojja's rarely wrong. Don't tell her I said rarely, by the way. If it is the Inquest, she's going to need help. Where can I find her?
At the malfunctioning gate that's spitting out these deranged golems. She claims she could feel them on the other side of the gate laughing at us.
Not for long. I'm going to help Zojja shut down the problem at its source. Thanks for the information.
Zojja's gone through the portal. Get in there quickly. She'll need your help.
Look, Snaff's footnote has joined our little party. And she brought friends.
Teo? Oh, for a second there I thought someone dangerous was behind this.
Oh, spare my tender feelings. It's true, I'm not dangerous. But these golems are. Here, let them show you what dangerous really means.
Alright, let's beat some Inquest real quick. I'm sure this will be the last time we have to do this. Alright, time to beat up a Sky Golem.
Hey, it's you again. I see you survived with your epidermis intact.
Of course. It takes more than a giant rampaging Inquest golem to get the better of me.
Modest, too. Well, you've earned a dash of praise, if you ask me. The crews around the city would kill for the assistance of an inventor with your talents. You should ask around. Make yourself invaluable.
Not a bad idea. Thanks.
Alright, well, we wouldn't be a Soren if we didn't spin some toolboxes, piss off some robots. Mess with this robot. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm sure I did that correctly.
Power core unstable.
Alright.
Explosion in 5, 4.
Try it on this one then. Oh, right.
Explosion.
Piss off this robot, spin that toolbox. Just out here doing the real work. Alright, we're gonna push this button, see what happens. Alright, started a fire. It's working good so far. Oh, yep, and now the Inquest are pissed, so we're gonna beat this guy up. Let's push another button. It's working well so far, and another fire.
Yes, more recognition.
Obviously, now we're gonna beat this thing up. This little bit of lightning, which I'm sure will light. Yep, and now we have electric on us, so let's try to trap it inside of this chamber. Now let's mess around with the storm cloud and see what happens. Surprise, it's creating crazy little storms.
This is the old.
How about we borrow a golem from this random guy? Ah, let's poke this. It worked so well the first time, let's do it again. And again. Now we'll get in a fight with their mom real quick. And then it's back to the experiment. Poke another one. And another one. Ooh, we finally got gear. And it's actual drop stuff, so I can actually use it. So we're going to put that on real quick. And poke. Poke. And poke. Little roll practice. Take a little break here. I'm just going to be adding stats to different stuff so you guys can actually keep up with what gear we're running before we move on. And back to beating up Inquest. Beating up Inquest. Oh, now beating up a frog. And back to the Inquest. This frog's a little crazy, gotta beat him up. Well, the rats started to feel they were part of the team, so we had to teach them they weren't. Always gotta stop to break some Inquest stuff. Gotta fight this golem, because it's different than our golems, because it's a golem that has a red name over it. Honestly, if you saw this table here, you'd beat it up too. Now back to putting the beating on the Inquest. Now here I'm going to add on anything I can condition out of because I can't really rely on gear. This one thought he was going to get away scot-free, so we had to change that. Now I'm going to shut my mouth and let the story continue.
How about now, my little long-eared cherub? Is it working now?
Not at all. And find another endearment. Cherubs are fat baby humans with freakish wings.
I knew that, sweetheart. I just didn't know you knew.
Time's almost up. If you can't show the judges something soon, you'll be disqualified.
Panic time! Our massively impressive golem isn't working, and the judges are waiting. It functioned perfectly back in the lab. I'm at a loss. Having the best pilot and the best pilot golem interface won't matter if it just stands there. I was sure we'd win. Snaff was a golemancer after all.
Let me take a look. I know this baby like the schematics were tattooed on the inside of my eyelids. Every time I blink, it's a review session. Well, there's your problem. The MIG's capacitors are missing. Someone forgot to put them in.
That's your job, Kaz. I pilot, you maintain. It's a good thing I love you so much. Because I love you a little less each time your scatterbrain sets us back.
I love you too, my dulcet-toned honey viper. But I put the capacitors in. Someone must have swiped them, because I would not forget. Not after your last cheerful chastisement.
Pitch woo on your own time. We must have left the capacitors in the Hydron Unit Lab staging area. Hurry! Retrieve those capacitors at once!
Sure, I've heard of Snaff.
Hey! Stop right there, you pusillanimous pinheads! That's our stuff!
Was your stuff. Now it's ours. But don't worry, we'll leave you a beating in exchange.
What in the name of the eternal alchemy is going on here? Enough! Cease and desist all hostilities. Now, what's going on here?
These Inquest poltroons snuck into our work area, sabotaged our massively impressive golem, and stole our equipment.
Calumny and slander! We were called in to consult on a Snaff prize entry, and when we did, this blackguard attacked us.
Now, things get heated when a prize is on the line. Let's all just calm down, count to 10, and get back to work. No harm done, eh?
No harm done? They vandalized our workspace, and our MIG.
That is a serious accusation. On behalf of the Arcane Council, I suggest you file a complaint after the contest is over. Off you go now. Off!
I was thinking about joining the Inquest. They never let morality get in the way of progress.
They'd never take you. You know what morality means.
Hey, you fixed
Defense
it!
protocols
Nice work.
online.
Now we can show off our improved golem-to-pilot interface. It's not as splashy as some entries, but it's revolutionary. The Snaff prize is as good as ours.
Not if we don't hurry it up. They're waiting now. So get out there and strut our stuff.
Out of my way. We've got a prize to win.
Behold, a revolutionary leap forward in Golem-to-pilot interfacing. The massively impressive Golem. The biomagical psionic mind link is two-way, instantaneous, and uninterruptible. Our pilot doesn't even need hands. She just has to think, and the Golem responds. No more specialized training or hours of practice. Just hop in, think, and away you go.
Very impressive. How did you handle the problem of feedback? Every time I've tried something similar, the pilot's brain got fried.
Our breakthrough in Golem interface dampening technology keeps the user's mind safe from harm.
Well, it's not as eye-catching as Teo's floating Griswirl, but your MiG is quite impressive.
I've seen enough, Counselor. Our choice is clear. The invention that best embodies Snaff's legacy is the College of Dynamics MiG.
I quite agree. Seamless integration of machine and user has been an unachievable goal until now. Well done. As far as I know, only the Inquest has ever had any success, and they have to brutalize sentient beings to achieve it.
That was the most difficult challenge we faced. False modesty aside, our work here represents a quantum leap forward in Golemancy.
Which is why, on behalf of the judges, I'm pleased to award Thronk's crew the Snaff Prize. Let's all... By the eternal alchemy, what's that thing doing now?
Bronk, we have a problem.
Something's definitely wrong in there. Doctor, what's going on?
It's not responding. It's malfunction. I mean, error. Arg! What's happening to me?
So the winning entry was a crazed counselor-killing golem. Well, if we disqualified every potentially lethal entry, there'd be no contestants left.
But the MiG was sabotaged. Our entry was tampered with. I don't know why, but the inquest...
Stop right there. Every time a stasis servo slips a gear, people blame Inquest saboteurs. I'm sick of it. You just took the Snaff Prize. Learn to win gracefully. Instead of finding scapegoats for your own inadequacy, you should be tracking down and dismantling that amok golem you unleashed.
And when you do, I'd love the chance to study it. Impressive work. Right on up to the point it started smashing things at random.
That will soon be rectified. Back to the lab, crew. We can track the MiG from there. With a bit of luck, we can stop it before it does any serious damage.
All right, now sadly, after all that, we are going to get rid of all this gear. Well, we pushed buttons, killed stuff, lit stuff on fire, helped Zoja with a golem, and then set our own golem wild on everything. I wonder what's happening next time. As for gear, we got all the stat selectable stuff. We went into condition damage, which who knows how that's going to turn out. And we're still using the dagger we started with. Yet to upgrade weapon. So I'll see you next time as we continue this playthrough.